Fine, good afternoon to you all students. Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, have you all revised till yesterday's portion? Students, have you all studied daily portion? Are you studying? So don't waste time. Please study daily portions, okay? So at last moment, you won't get time for you to study. So please study daily portion, okay? So welcome to our today's online class. So now we are studying about chapter 5. What's the title of our chapter? Working with Windows operating system. Isn't it? So before we are going to study about today's portion, just recall what are the things I have taught at the last class. Okay. So last class, what are the things I have taught? So we have studied about files and folders. Isn't it? So in files and folders, what are things you have studied? Now you know to create a new folder in your computer. Then you know to rename a folder name. And you know to copy the file. So and also copy and paste you know to do. And cut and paste also you know to do. These are the things you have studied. So what's the shortcut for cut? So what is the shortcut for cut? Control X. So what is the shortcut for paste? Control V. Shortcut for copy? Control C. Okay. So this is all very important. So each and every shortcuts you need to keep in your fingertips. Okay. So even during sleeping also, if some person asks you to say the shortcut of this key means you should say. That like you need to thorough. Okay. This is all very important as well as basic things. So please study carefully. Okay. So today we are going to study about copying files and folders to removable disk. Okay. So last class we have studied about copying files and folders, isn't it? So what's the difference between copy and cut? That also last class I have explained. So what's the difference between cut and copy? So what's the difference between cut and copy? So copy means, so from one location you are copying the file to some another location. So copy means the both the locations the file will be available. Isn't it? Yes. But cut means what's the thing? So if from one location you are taking the file to another location means which location you are taking the file, that location the file will not be there. Which location you are pasting, that location alone the file will be present. That's the difference between copy and paste. Okay. Sorry, copy and cut. Very important question also. So today we are going to study about the same copying files and folders to removable disk. Okay. So what do you mean by removable disk? So normally, so in computer where you will store your files and folders normally. So normally where you will store? In hard disk, isn't it? So in hard disk, you are saying as an icons, that means drive icons. So where you will see the drive icons? Where you will see the drive icons? In my computer, isn't it? First you should open my computer. So in my computer, so there are lot of drive icons are there. So what are the local disk C, D, E as well as F. So in this drives you are saving your files. Isn't it? That's a normal thing. So from this drives only you are copying file from, for example, last class I'll explain. Sometimes you will copy the file from D drive to E drive or E drive to F drive or cut the file from E drive to F drive. That's a common thing. That's the storage space available in your computer. So already we have studied about copying files in hard disk or drive icons. That means D drive, E drive or F drive. So what do you mean by removable disk? So this also already you have studied about removable disk. So removable disk is nothing but secondary storage devices. Secondary storage devices. What do you mean by secondary storage devices? Some extra storage device you are giving to your computer or your mobile phones. So which is the second storage device in your mobile phone? Which is the secondary storage device? Memory card. Memory card is the secondary storage device. Which is the primary storage device? Internal storage memory of your phone. Similarly, so in computer also, which is the internal storage or internal memory? Which is the internal storage? Hard disk or drive icons. So that hard disk only you are seeing in my computer as a drive icon. So removable disk means that's a secondary storage device or supporting storage device. So say some example for secondary storage device. Pen drives, memory cards, then phones. Lot of things are there, secondary storage devices. So you can able to pin in the particular port of your computer or laptops. In that, you can able to copy the files from your hard disk to that removable disk. Okay, so that only today we are going to study how you are copying the files from your drive icons to the particular removable disk. Understand? So there are two methods are there to copying files from your hard disk to the removable disk. Okay, so what are the two methods means? First method is copy and paste. So already you have studied about copy and paste. So another one method is send to. Okay, so how many methods are there to transfer files to removable disk? Two methods. What are they? First one is copy and paste. Second method is send to. Okay, so first method is copy and paste. Okay, so how you are copying the file from hard disk to your removable disk? First, what you need to do means first you need to take your pen drives or memory cards or your phone. First, you need to plug the USB drive. What do you mean by USB drives? Either it is a pen drive or memory card or your phone memory. First, you need to plug the particular device in the USB port. What do you mean by port? So, first chapter I have discussed, first chapter or third chapter I think it's so. So, I taught about ports. What do you mean by ports? The places provided for you to plug the storage devices. For example, in your homes, so in a switches and I have seen no plug points. That is a place provided for you to plug the plugs, isn't it? Likewise, so in computer and laptops, you might have seen lot of ports. So in that port, you are going to plug either pen drives or memory card or phone or tablets, etc. etc. Okay, so that's the first thing. So now you are going to copy the files to your pen drive means what's the first step? You need to plug the pen drive to the particular port of your computer or laptop. Okay. Second, so if you plug the pen drive in your computer or laptop, sometimes immediately the pen drive will open. Okay. So once you plug the pen drive means automatically the pen drive will open. Okay. Sometimes the pen drive will not be open means. Okay. Normally, so if you plug the pen drive to the port means automatically the pen drive will open. Sometimes the pen drive will not be open means what the step you need to follow to open the pen drive. Okay. So what's the step means? First you need to click the start button. So where the start button will be there? Start button will be present at the corner, left corner of your computer. So first you should click which button? Start button. Then from start button, which one you need to select? Computer icon. This and all very important things as well as basic things. So please listen carefully. So each and whatever applications you need to open means, so what's the first step? Last class itself we are studying what's the first step to open any application. First you need to click the start button. Then from the start button you need to select which option? Computer option. Okay. So listen. So if you plug the pen drive means immediately the pen drive will open. Sometimes if the pen drive will not be open means what you should do? First you should click the start button. Where the start button will be there? Where the start button is it visible for you? Start button? Yes. So start button will be present at the left corner. So click this start button. Then from this start button, which option we need to select? Computer. Understand? First you need to click the start button. Then you need to select the computer. Okay. Then, so if you click the computer icon means this screen will open. Okay, understand? So if you click the computer icon means this screen will open. This is the which one? My computer icon. Okay. So inside the my computer, listen, this new volume E. This and all what? New volume D. OS. This and all hard disk icon or drive icons of. This is the drive icons of what? Hard disk. That's the internal storage memory of your computer. So listen. So have you seen at the down they have shown one name as a Madi H. Have you seen? So this is called as removable disk or pen drives. Okay. So if you pin or plug the pen drives or memory cards to your computer or laptops, it will be shown like this. Okay. So already drive icons will be there. What's the meaning of drive icons? That's a hard disk spaces. So these are the hard disk spaces available in your computer. So this is the internal memory. Then removable disk or secondary storage device you are plugging to your computer or laptop. So if you plug the pen drives means, so it will be shown to in the computer icon like this. Okay. So here what's the pen drive? The pen name of the pen drive is they have given as Madi. Understand? Next you are going to copying the files to your pen drive. Okay. So what's the first step? You need to click the start button. So if the pen drive will sometime maximum the pen drive will open automatically. If the pen drive will not be open means what you do? You need to click the start button. Then from the start button you should select computer icon. So inside the computer icon you need to check whether the removable disk will be displayed. So I have shown now last picture we have seen the removable disk has shown at the name of Madi. So next what's the step you need to do mean from where you need to save the or copy the file. Okay. For example, in your book they have given diagram. They are going to copy the file from the disk drive D. Is it visible from where they are copying? From D drive to your pen drives or removable disk. Okay. So from where to where they are copying? From the local new volume D. That means from the disk drive icon D drive to your pen drive or removable disk. Okay. For that, what you need to do? D drive means which drive first you need to open? D drive. Understand? Which drive you need to open? D drive. So in the D drive, you need to set which file you need to copy. Okay. Then you need to select the file. So in D drive, lot of files will be there. So for example, you need to copy any one of the photo file or any one of the Word file. That file you need to select first. Okay. First you should open the D drive. Then you need to find the file. Then you should select the file. Okay. So after selecting the file, you need to right click on the file. Understand what you should do? You need to open the drive. Then inside the drive you need to find your where your files will be there. So after finding your files, you need to place the cursor on your file and right click on it. Okay. So if you are right click, this lot of menus will be displayed in the pop-up menu. Okay. So from the pop-up menu, you need to select the copy option. Is it visible for you? So from the pop-up menu, which one you need to select? Copy. Okay. So if you click the copy option, the file will be copied. Okay. So now you have copied your file. What's the next step? You need to paste the file. Isn't it? So for paste, you need to go where you need to paste? In the in your removable disk. What's the removable disk? Your pen drives. So you need to return to your pen drive, isn't it? So where the pen drive will be there? In my computer. So again you need to select which one? My computer. So from computer you need to select your disk. Which disk? Your pen drive. Okay. Already you have copied the file from your D drive. So you have copied. Then you need to paste the file to your pen drive. For that, from where the pen drive will be displayed? In my computer. So again you need to go to your my computer. From they have selected your pen drive, then open the pen drive by using double click it, then pay. Right click means what you do, this like menus will be displayed. So in that menu you need to click paste. Which option you need to click? Paste option. Understand? Now the file will be pasted here. Understand, this is a first method to copy the files from your disk drive to your pen drive. Understand what are the steps you have studied? So if you plug the pen drive means it will automatically open. Sometimes the pen drive will not be open properly means you should click the start button. Then from the start button you need to select which option? My computer. Then my computer you need to select, check whether your pen drive is there or not. So there lot of drive icons will be displayed. If your pen drive is there means what you should do, from where you need to copy the file, that location you need to open first. So here from where they are copying? From the local disk D. So from the D drive they have open the D drive, select the file, then not the file you need to right click, then which option you need to select? Copy option. Then where you need to paste it, again open the pen drive from the my computer, then right click it. Right click means lot of menus will be there. From the menu you should select which option? Paste option. Now your file will be pasted. Understand? This is the first method. Second method is send to method. Okay, what's the second method? Send to. So send, this is the very simplest method. Okay, so in order to copy and paste, you can give this send to option. Okay, so if you give send to option means directly the file will be sent to, name itself having, from where, for example D drive, particular file you need to copy to your pen drive means. So first you need to open the D drive, then place the cursor on the file or folder, then right click it. If you right click means lot of menus will be there. From the menu you should select which option? Send to. Okay, so send to, it will ask which location you need to send. Pen drive means you need to select the pen drive, the file will automatically transfer to your pen drives. Understand? So what are the methods you have studied? Two methods. So listen, this is the send to. So for example in the D drive, if you are sending some file to your pen drive means place the cursor on the file, then right click. Right click means lot of menus will be displayed. Among this menu, which one you should know? Send to. Okay. So if you click this send to means the end to arrow mark will be there. So here lot of options it will ask send to whom. So where you need to send to your pen drive. So is it visible? Last they have shown as Madhi Height. Last your pen drive is there. So you need to select the pen drive. The file will be automatically sent to your pen drive. Understand? So two methods you have studied, to copy and file and send to method. Okay, this is the easiest method. So next thing is deleting files and folders. Okay, this one already you know what do you mean by delete. Okay, so in your mobile phones, if you are deleting some photos or images or video files or documents, so if you deleted something, so all the files will be sent to where? All the deleted files will be stored in where? So in your mobile phones, where you can see the deleted files? In trash or recently deleted. If you open the recently deleted folder means you can see your deleted file. So what are the files you got deleted? All the files you can see in recently deleted folder in your mobile phone. Likewise, in computer and laptop also you can able to delete the files and folders. Okay, so if you delete some files and folders means if that particular files and folders will automatically move to where means recycle bin. Important one more question. So when you delete the particular files or folders, the folder or file will be saved in where? Recycle bin. Understand? Where it will store in recycle bin. So now we are going to study for deleting the file, what are the steps you need to follow. Okay, so listen carefully. So what's the first step means? you need to select the file. For example, any one of the photo or any one of the image or any one of the file you need to delete. First, you need to select the file. So either you should copy the file or paste the file, anything. First you should select the file. Likewise, to delete the file also, first you should select the file. Okay. Then after selecting, place the cursor point on the file and right click on the file. Okay. So if you right click means lot of menus will be displayed in the pop-up menu. Among that, you need to select which option? Delete option. Okay, this is the one method. Otherwise, if you feel tough to give delete option means you can press delete button in the keyboard. So keyboard also delete key is there. So if you press the delete key means particular things will be deleted. Okay, so all the deleted things will move to where? Recycle bin. Understand, all the things, all the deleted files and folders will move to where? In recycle bin. So understand? So how, if you delete the file or folder, automatically it will store to where? In recycle bin. So to delete a file and folder, what are the steps you need to follow? First, you need to select the file or folder. Which file or folder you need to delete? You need to select. So after selecting, you need to place the cursor on the file, right click on it. So if you right click means lot of menus will be displayed. Among that menu, you should select which option? Delete, or you need to select from the file option, you need to select delete or press the delete button or delete key in your keyboard. Okay. So if you delete all the file means the particular files will be stored in where? In the recycle bin. If you delete it means automatically the file will move to recycle bin. Understand? So now you are going to study about what do you mean by recycle bin. Okay, so already I said about this recycle bins. I'll explain about recycle bin. What do you mean by recycle bin? Name itself having recycle. Okay, so you can able to restore the file. Name itself having recycle bin. Okay, so recycle means it is one of the folder. Okay, recycle bin is one of the folder. So it will keep all the deleted folders or files. What are the files or what are the folders are deleted by the user? All the files will be stored in where? In recycle bin. Okay, so you can able to after deleting also you can able to restore the file in its original location or original place. That's the one advantage. Okay, so for example, unfortunately you are deleting some file, unknown you are deleting some file. So but now you need that file means what you will do? So that file will, if you delete means where the file will be there? In recycle bins. So from the recycle bin you can able to restore the file. Okay, restore means the file will be available in old location. Understand? So how the user can able to get the deleted file means by using restoring option. Okay, so without restore you can able to get the file. You can able to restore from the in the recycle bin. You should select all the file and give restore, then you will get the deleted file also. Okay, so to restore the file from the recycle bin, what are the methods you need to follow? Listen. First, you need to open the recycle bin. Okay, so for to restore the file, which one you need to open? Open the recycle bin. So in the recycle bin, which file or folder you need to restore? Among that, which file or folder, among that file you need to select first. Okay, so which file you need to restore, that file you should select first. Okay, then keep the mouse pointer on that and click the right mouse button. Okay, so if you click the right mouse button, lot of menus will be displayed. Among that menus, you should select which one? Restore option. Okay, so if you click the restore option means automatically the file will move to your old location. Understand? So if you need to delete all the files permanently from the recycle bin means, so no need to restore the file again. So you should delete the file from the recycle bin means what you should do? So you need to select all the files. That is the selection of multiple files. Okay, multiple file means more than one file. So you need to select all the files and you need to secure delete option. Delete means all the files will listen carefully. Once you delete the files from the recycle bin means you can't able to get the file or restore the file. Understood what I am telling? Once you will delete the files and folders inside the recycle bin means you can't able to restore the file. Understand? If you restore means already it's saved, but if you delete all the files inside the recycle bin means you can't able to restore it. So if you delete all the files, the recyclable bin look appear at a empty. Okay, that is empty recycle bin. Understand? Next you are going to study about creating shortcuts on the desktop. So shortcuts also already I have discussed. What do you mean by shortcuts? What's the normal meaning of shortcut? What's the normal meaning of shortcut? Shortcut means shortly you can forget if you are going to some place. Okay. So in a particular place, if you need to arrive to the particular place means it will take more than half an hour. So what you will do? You will choose some other shortcut ways. So in shortcut you can go means within 15 minutes you can reach that particular place. Okay. Then which one you will prefer? Shortcut way. Likewise, in your computer also shortcuts are there. Okay, so if you open particular file in your particular application means no need to go inside the now what's the normal way? You need to go to the start button, then start button you need to click my computer, then from my computer you need to select the file, then only you can able to open. So that's a time continuous process. To avoid that one, you are going to create one shortcuts. Understand? So to create shortcut, so what are the applications you are installing? Normally it will look as a shortcut key in your desktop of your system or laptop. Okay. So to create the shortcuts, what are the steps you need to follow? Okay. So first you need to select the file or folder. Okay. So which file or folder you need to open directly or easily from your laptop or from desktop, you need to open the file or folder means what's the first step? You should select the file or folder. Okay. Then from the file, you need to select which one? Send to. Okay. Send from the shortcut menu. So if you select that option means automatically the shortcut will send to where? The desktop. Okay. That also you should select the location. It will ask for the location. In that location you should select which one? Desktop option. Then the file will automatically go to, shortcut will appear in the desktop. Okay, then you can be able to easily open the shortcut icon from the desktop. Understand? So see the diagram. So if you need to create any one of this file, among this file, any one file you need to create shortcut in the desktop means what you should do? First you need to place the cursor on the file, then right click on it. If you right click means lot of menus will be there. What from here what to do? Send to. See how is it visible? Send to means if the arrow mark is there, if you press the arrow mark, it will ask the create shortcut. Whether the option is there, create shortcut? Yes. So if you click this option means the particular file will be shortcutted and placed in the desktop. Understand? Understand? Yes. So next topic is shutdown or logging of a computer. Okay. So what's the normal meaning of shutdown? So normally, in our homes, lot of electric things are there. So mixie, grinder, fridges, TVs, fans, etc., etc., etc. So what's the normal way to use the particular electric things? First you will place the plug in the plug pointer. Then you need to on the switch. So after completion of your work, you will off the switch, isn't it? On the switch and off the switch. But computer is not like that. So no need to give the or off the system directly in the power supply. First you need to shut down all the applications, then only you need to switch off the power switch. Okay, what do you mean by shutdown? Shutdown means, so what are the programs if you are opening lot of applications in your computer? For example, in the diagram see lot of folders are there, Word file, Paint, likewise lot of applications if you are opening. Suddenly if you are giving shutdown means it will, the file if you are, each and everything you need to save. Then only the file will be available longer. So if you are not saving the file but immediately the system will get shut down means next time the file will not be there. Okay. So to get the file safe means you need to save the file, then only you can able to get the file easier next time. Okay. So shutdown means, so if you are opening lot of, for example here they are opening 4 or 5 applications. So without closing these applications means if you give shutdown means the system will ask the option as a force shutdown. Okay, whether the system needs to force shutdown. Force shutdown means the systems will not be, the files will not be saved. So but the file will, before saving the file the system will get shut down. Next time you can't able to retrieve the file from there. Okay, that's the use of shutdown or logging off. Okay. So to shut down the system, what are the steps you need to follow? These are all very, very important things. Listen carefully. First, you need to click the start button. Okay. So from the start button, you should select which one? Log off or shutdown option. Log off and shutdown will be similar, same only. Okay. So for where you need to have the system, first you need to click the start button. From the start button, you need to select which one? Log off option or shutdown option. Okay, suppose if you are opening lot of program, 5 or 6 programs you are opening in a system, without you are closing, if you are giving shutdown means it will ask the information to save. Understand? So if you have saved the file means only next time you can able to open the file. So without closing, before shutdown you should close all what are the files you have opened in your computer. Okay, so for that, before you are shutdowning, you should close all the applications or files you are using. So if you are not closing the application but you are giving the shutdown means the system will ask whether it will shut down or force, whether the system needs to force shutdown. Okay, so if you are not saved the file means you won't get the information again, but you saved the file means next time also you can, next time 3 or 4 times if you commits also the particular things will be there. Understand? So in this shutdown option there are a lot of 4 or 5 options are there. What's the first thing is switch user. Okay, switch user. So switch user means you can able to go to the other user account also. Without closing your programs, you can able to move to the other user accounts. What do you mean by user accounts? For example, FB is there means Facebook is there means Facebook separate account. That we are calling as an one account. Likewise, so switch to in a system we can able to use more than one OS. Already we have studied more than one OS you can use. Okay, so you can switch user means you can able to move the user account, one user account to next user account. Okay, without closing the program also you can able to move from this user account to next user account. Understand? That's the meaning of switch user. But log off means similar to like that you can able to switch to one user account to next user account, but all the programs should closed properly, then only you can able to switch to another account. Switch your user means not like that, without closing also you can able to move to the another user account, but log off means not like that. If you move to another user account means so all the applications need to close properly. Understand? Next thing is lock. What's the meaning of lock? Normally you know what's the meaning of lock. Lock means you can able to lock your computer. What's the use of lock in your mobile phones? No other persons can able to open the your mobile. Personal. Likewise, no, if other persons can't able to open your system means you can able to give lock. Okay. Next thing is restart. Name itself having restart. What do you mean by restart? Booting. Are you remembering booting? You have studied booting. What do you mean by booting? So initially the starting of the computer. So restart, other name is reboot. Okay, that means once again you are going to on the system. Normally when this reboot will happen means, reboot or restart will happen means, if you install some softwares, automatically the system will ask for restart. So after 5 minutes installation, it will automatically restart. That's a normal use of restart. Okay, once again the system will get restart. Next one is sleep mode. So what's the normal meaning of sleep? You are going to take rest. That time only we are calling as an sleeping time. Likewise, if you are working, after working, no need to off the system means what you need to do? Give sleep option. Sleep option means if you give sleep for 10 minutes means the system will get 10 minutes the display screen will be there. After 10 minutes automatically screen will not be displayed, but the system is in working condition only, but only alone the screen will not be visible, but the system will be in working condition. That is called what? Sleep. So you can able to give sleep for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Based on that the system will there. Okay, so in mobile phones also, if you open the mobile phone within 1 minute the screen will get off. Likewise, if you give similar only, same only, sleep means, for example, if you are giving 10 minutes sleep means, so 10 minutes the screen will be there. After 10 minutes automatically the system will go sleeping. But the system is in working condition only. Okay. Next thing is hibernate. Okay. Mostly this hibernate is used in laptops. Okay. What's the main purpose of this hibernate? It will took only low power. Hibernate options means the battery power of your computer remain safe. Okay, and also if you give hibernate modes you can able to save all the no need to close all the programs, but if you put the hibernate mode means it will took only low power. Okay, so this hibernate mode we are calling as an low power mode. Okay, so after say what are the programs or what are the applications, if you are opening all the applications it will close means only after that only it will give restart. That's called as hibernate. Okay, so up to this chapter will get over. So what are things you have studied today? Copy and paste to removal disk as well as recycle bin, then closing of it, that means shutdown, lock, restart, sleep and hibernate. Okay, so listen, what are things you have studied today? You are copying some files to your pen drive. Okay, now I am going to listen, plug my pen drive in my laptop. Okay, listen. So I have plugged my pen drive to the laptop. So see, is it visible? It will show some message. So there my pen drive is plugged to my laptop. Likewise, it will show some message. Okay. So if you plug the pen drive, sometimes the pen drive will automatically open. Okay. So I am teaching itself. I said while you are plug the pen drive, so what it will say automatically it will open. Sometimes if it is, see, automatically it will open. But it is opening automatically. I am not doing anything, but I have plugged the pen drive, automatically it was opening. This is automatically opening. Sometimes if it is not open automatically means, okay, sometimes if it is not open automatically means, which option you need to select? Computer. Okay, in Windows 7 means which option we need to select? Start button. From the start button you need to select which one? Computer. Okay, see, in this computer the last drive, this is called as which drive? Removable drive. Okay, so now I need to copy some files to where? Removable disk. So what I said, first you need to open this removable disk. Okay, so to open this pen drive, what option you need to do? Double click it. Okay, so these are the files are available in where? In my pen drive. Okay, so listen, now I am going to copy some files from D drive to my pen drive. Listen, so what's the step you need to follow? First you need to select the file. For selecting the file, first you need to search the file in which drive. For example, I am going to copy some file from D drive. Okay, then which drive I need to open? D drive. Double click it. So among this any one file you can able to copy. For example, this file I am going to copy. Okay, so what are the options for copying the file? What are the options? Right click. So if you right click means lot of menus will be displayed. In this menu, which one you should select? Copy. Okay, so copy, then open which one? Pen drive. In this pen drive, what are the next option? Right click, then paste. Understand? Now the file will be pasted to my pen drive. Understand? Yes. What's the second step? This is the one method. What's the second method? What's the second method I said? Send to. So send to means what's the thing? Place the mouse pointer on the file. For example, this file I need to send to my pen drive means place the mouse pointer, then right click. So in this option, which one you need to select? Send to. Is it visible? So if you click this send to means it belongs for lot of drive. So among this I need to select my pen drive. For example, listen, lost of my pen drive is there. So select this one. Okay. So send to means the file will be copied to pen drive. See, the file is copied to my pen drive. Okay, understand? So two options you have studied. Then to delete the file. Okay. So for example, I am deleting any one file. Okay. So for example, I am going to delete this file. So what's the first step I said to delete the file? What's the first step? So you need to select the file. So I have selected file. Then what's the second thing? Right click. Which option? Delete option, or press the delete. So whether the file is there, after deleting whether the file is there? No. So if you are deleting, the file will be stored where I said recycle bin. Where the file will be, all the deleted files will be stored in where? Recycle bin. Is it visible for you? This is the recycle bin. Okay. So if I need to restore the file means where I need to open? Recycle. Listen. So here lot of files are there in the recycle bin. Okay. So what file I have deleted? This file. Now I need to restore the file again. So for restore, what option I need to do? Right click. Which option I need to select? Restore. Is it visible? Understand? If I give this restore means, so the file will automatically restore to the old location. From where I have copied in D drive. Isn't it? See. Now I am giving restoring option. See that file is there or not? There. Isn't it? Understand, this is called restore the file from where? Restore the file from recycle bin. Okay. So up to this chapter get completed. So this is the very, very important chapter for you. Now you need to open your system and now you need to, now you know to create a folder, delete the folder, copy and paste everything you know. Isn't it? So if you have systems in your home means please work it in your systems. Okay, this and all very, very basic things. So this chapter is very important also. Please read each and don't mug up it, understand and study. If you mug up means surely you will get forget. Okay, please understand and study. Very, very easy chapter. Okay, so this chapter get completed. What's the important question I said? Windows operating system is a very, very important question. Please study as well as copy and paste. As well as cut and paste. This question also very, very important. Likewise, each and everything. Copy the file, delete the file, each and everything important. So please study what are the portions I have taught today. Okay, so next chapter, next class we will mark the question answers for this chapter, and next chapter we can continue in the day after tomorrow. So thank you students, thank you, study well.